afternoon. This is Pastor Ernest, pastor of Tremendous Faith Christian Center in Berkeley, California. Let's get to it. Part 2 of spiritual responsibility. Very, very, very important. As you spiritually grow and mature spiritually, understand that you have spiritual responsibilities unto God. Absolutely. That benefits always someone else. It's going to always benefit someone else. Remember this, in Matthew 22, 36 through 39, a lawyer asked Jesus, Master, what is the first and greatest commandment? And Jesus knew he was trying to give him a trick question, so he just made it very clear. He said, you should love the Lord your God with all of your heart, all of your soul, and all of your mind. But he didn't stop there. He really put him in his place. He said, that is the first and greatest commandment. But second is you got to remember this. You should love your neighbor, other people, as you love yourself. Now it gets tricky because that is kind of a statement that if you really are not listening to it and growing spiritually, you will not understand how hard it is if we just blanketly look at it like we should try to love everybody else as we love ourselves. Because some people love themselves with a vain love. It's talking about loving people with the love of God, the way God loves us. Because if you do something to me, my love is going to be conditional. It is. It has to be talking about God's love. And what is God's love based on? John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. See the purpose of what God's love does? He gave his only begotten son. Why? That whosoever would believe it in him would not perish, but have everlasting life. It was a purpose for God's unconditional love. It benefited everybody else around. Listen to this. Romans 13:8 says, owe no man or woman nothing but to show them God's love. It's the only thing you owe anybody is God's love. God's love, not your love. Because remember, our love is conditional. Listen, in the book of Hebrews, let me read this to you. 10:24 and 25, it says, and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. 25, not forsaking, don't forsake, to assemble yourselves together to grow spiritually, as the manner of some people do, but exhorting one another, and so much more doing this as we see everybody's day is approaching. Understand it. The first level of our spiritual responsibility is understanding about God's love and how important it is for us to try to share that with other people. Even provoking them. See, because if we provoke them with God's love, then we can also provoke them to do good work, God's work. Love you with all my heart. God loves you much, much more. See you real soon.